Ladies and gentlemen, my big pleasure to see you here today in our pre-ICO store. We are looking for the most successful and the highest rating ICO project because we want to learn about them more and deliver this information to you. So feel free to use these opportunities and ask your question online also and learn together with us about this particular ICO project. My name is Kirill and today we will talking about the Santipay ICO project. Is a decentralized cryptocurrency multi-wallet that let you buy, store, and spend any kind, as I assume, cryptocurrency in one place. And my guest today is a founder and CEO of Zantepay, Mardu Su, and co-founder Elena. Yes, and co-founder Elena F. Bakken. Elena, Marda,
how are you
doing today?
So thanks for asking, Krill. It's a pleasure to be here, and thanks for inviting us to interview. So we can give you everybody to good overview what we are up to and what we are about building.
And we also welcome any questions you guys have. So just
all right. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's why we'll have this online interview. So we want to give the opportunities to people. Just feel free to ask the question that they're interested to know and to learn more about your company and your pre-ICO project and ICO project. So first of all, before we start to discuss our topic and topic of our conversation, which is the project, the target, the markets, the token listening, let's talking about your project. Like, what's your project is about? What's the main idea behind your project?
So let me take this one. We actually, together with Lena, started this project because we both invested into ICOs, and it was a year ago or something. And at one point we figure out that, okay, you get your return and then you need to spend your crypto as well. And by the time there was like a couple of solutions like Xapo, CryptoPay, all the card solutions, and they were only working with Bitcoin. So, and we were talk with our friends as well, and everybody kind of had the same problem that they had Bitcoin, but same time they had way more coins as well on their wallet. So then we realized that, okay, we gotta build something that will give more options, more possibilities to spend crypto in everyday things. So that's how the project started. Currently, we have like 9 days left till our ICO ends. Our project is about, we're building decentralized multi-wallet to integrate that with the debit card. So our company is based on Estonia. Most of the team is also based on Estonia, and our cooperation banks and who we are talking about the issuing the card and all those things, they are also based on Estonia.
So okay, that's interesting to know.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna add. Sure. As Mardo said, yeah, when we started, there were some card providers for the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, but then they disappeared. You know, on the 4th of January 2018. Most of the cards were closed, like from 10x and CryptoPay and Xapo and BitPay. So we threw them away, and it was actually a very good timing for us to come to the market with our solution. And also, what was the case back then, it was about regulation, it was about transparency, it was about AML, and we've learned from that experience, and now we have a cooperation with the Verif. They're also, as Mardo has mentioned, also from Estonia, and they do this next level verification for the clients, for the cryptocurrency users, that we can already deliver to our banking partners, to MasterCard, to GFC, this finance institution that is issuing cards for us. So this AML and KYC transparency is a big issue in the space right now.
I see. How many different cryptocurrency you can exchange right now, or you plan exchange? Like it will be just like the biggest one, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and another, or is going to be just like all of them, all known?
With current status, because this crypto field is so huge, there is like, this is really like uncertain area, because there is regulations, there is security issues, there is like 100 issues that actually needs to be fixed, and you need to pay attention all of those. So basically we will start with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Santecoin. Santecoin is our own token. And then later on, we will add step by step. We will add more coins, because with current status, we have developed our platform around 10 months. So it's like custom-made code is like a really difficult architecture behind all what you can see in our website. So basically, when we start add those things step by step, we at the same time we need to be sure that it's safe, secure. We have lots of testing. And it had to be like legal wise, as there are regulations coming, and actually all the projects out there right now, they are basically building something that they don't know that after 1 or 2 or 4 months ahead, they don't know that are their projects good for the regulations, and when not, then they had to rebuild all their technical solution. So basically, in our projects, we have a top lawyer company in Estonia that we already have the required licenses, what we need to operate, and we have probably the smartest people we can find from Estonia who's doing our legal things. So as legal things are changing every day so much, so basically we are changing our like terms and conditions and all those, basically as long as those regulations are changing. So we are basically preparing to be okay with regulations.
Yeah, in the long run, that we will have this business after 3 and 4 years. Regulations, AML, video verification is very important part of this. We are fully compliant, and we have to work with banks and finance industry. So we have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, I basically can add over here this as well, because this KYC, know your customers, this is a really big issue at the moment. Basically, we were looking into different service providers that we did like research that is this good or is that good, because most crypto projects, they use this pass ID card or license, and then you have to upload your proof of address. But regarding our cooperation bank, none of those solutions were acceptable for them. So
for them to issue a card for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I would say this, that when we go ahead in future and we look like a proper business that should able to provide cards, they definitely should have this video verification. Otherwise, it's like all those projects, they kind of had to redo their databases, they had to redo their development. And for us, it took like 4 months together with legal and together with development and together with testing. So it's not like 1-2 days. So it will take time. And the more people you have in database, the harder it is, because then you have to sort your database and everything had to be legally correct. So it's like otherwise it can't last long. So that's what we try to do, to be on the head of everything.
For a long run, you know.
Well, for the good company, I think it doesn't matter how long it takes if the company is good. So you many times say this word like regulation and all this security thing. I think it's really important, and you're really passionate about it, which is really interesting and really nice, because like we met each other the first time in our life, and I, like many people who want to follow you guys, want to know and want to learn how do you regulate it, and what's the regulation rules in Estonia right now. And also interesting to know, are you unique on your field, or because I actually know about another one, like blockchain companies or blockchain project, I would say, who work in the same kind of issue, like try to develop the same kind of problem. What's the biggest like moment of tension here, or who your biggest competitors, or maybe like in Estonia you are unique? already. Tell us more about it.
I can say that I think like this digitalization and crypto, it will happen within next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, because there is like everything what's on phone and everything what's on computer. So basically, I believe that last year there was like, for example, our target market is India. Last year, 2017, there was more than 70 million people who started using their smartphone first time in their life. So it means this, that at the same time there is like a mass smartphone adoption going on, and probably all those people, they need some kind of phone solution that they probably will skip banking at all. So basically we are building them some mobile solution that they can use through phone. So, but in Estonia, there is like lots of projects actually similar like what we do, but I think like, as I said, that it's really uncertain area. So it's like nobody knows what is right, what is not. So
no one has delivered it yet. So we are everyone in this field, and there's room for many. Last summer, when we actually started to think about it, there were many competitors on the market. There was Xapo, BitPay, CryptoPay, 10x. Where they are now, okay, they don't have cards. They still don't have cards.
It's more like testing, Parais.
Yeah,
I would say it's more like testing. It's everybody's testing, and at the end of the day, regulators, they don't know as well what is right or what is wrong. So it's like kind of like really complicated to do. It's like,
yeah, and we've chosen MasterCard to be our partner, and they themselves, they haven't worked out the guidelines for the crypto projects yet, and we are awaiting those guidelines. They were supposed to make them public in August at the conference. So we are excited, and we're looking forward to get those guidelines and then work out our cooperation in accordance with those guidelines. And if to mention Estonia for this matter, actually Estonia, of all the European Union, Estonia has the strictest laws on KYC and AML. So and our verification partner, Brief, they are licensed from the they have license from the Estonia, and so we have like we already are compliant with the strictest rules out there. So I think like we have an advantage. A
lot of work has done already, and when it comes to token and coin, so basically there is like again uncertain area. Nobody knows what's right, what's wrong. So basically we are like together with our law team, we are basically figuring out how those terms and principles should be able to set based on that everything should be legal and correct as well at the same time. Because what I think now, because as I know how much I speak with my lawyers every daily basis, so I know that like there is like so much uncertainty.
Yeah, crypto is very fun. Like cryptocurrency is very fun, and we are so sorry that we are talking about this maybe boring things, but they are mandatory in our business to be taken seriously. Like you have to comply and you have to follow certain rules, and they're really, really strict. And if we basically don't follow, and we will let down our partners.
It's not like a long-term business.
Yeah.
Then
So we have to be very,
there is like 100 places you can like make mistakes. It's like everybody's testing now. It's like everybody's testing now.
I see. Probably that's why you guys have in your team, if you're going on your site right now, it's Zantepay.com, and you hit the team, you will see the lawyer, like the part of your team, like this.
Yeah, it's a big law firm. It's a big law firm. It's Pan-Baltic law firm. So, and yeah, there are really great lawyers there. We have Christian on our team. We have other lawyers who ran others ICOs, and they have some experience, but it's like it's such a new industry, and everyone learns as they go, you know. So yeah, but we are really lucky to have them.
Yeah,
that's true. So we already on your site right now, on your website page, and I see the ICO, your ICO ends in 9 days and 11 hours. So tell us more about your ICO. Are you already have your soft cap, or maybe you get more than you expect? What's your current situation? And actually, it's really interesting to know what's the current situation of your project today.
With current situation is this, that as I said, that we have built our platform like 10 months. So during this process, it's like you can't predict what is happening, but because it's like we have like so high demand that everybody is like connecting and talking, and we have so many new connections every daily basis. It's like I can't even deal with that anymore. There's too much. It's like too many numbers already. But with current status today, we actually signed agreement with Anders Larsson and Joachim Holmers. They will be joining with our advisory board. They are one of the top blockchain advisors today you can find on the field. So it's like there is like so many things are coming up, and during this process of ICO, we actually at one point we figured out that there is companies writing to us, and they write to us that, okay, we want to list your coin, we want to do this and that, and they want to accept our token as some payment solution for their platform. So it's like everyday things are changing. That at the beginning we thought that, okay, we need this and that, but now we see that, okay, this and that we can actually cover with our token. So we didn't know that it will happen. So it's like, but with current status, we have a soft cap covered, and I would say that hard cap, we will once we hit more 2 million, then hard cap is also filled. Because basically after that we don't need any more euros or bitcoins or Ethereum for development or for marketing. We have this covered.
I see. So
yeah, I was actually like looking forward to this ICO to end because it was like a joyride, and it was lots of traveling, and it was lots of talking and connecting and lots of work. But now I just realized that it won't end. It's just
beginning.
Work really actually just begins. So yeah, so we'll go and meditate, and then we'll go get back to work. And I think we started to enjoy it actually, all these calls, and really it is rewarding to see, like you just like get up in the morning and you see the message like, oh, we are this and this exchange, and we want to list you, and you know, for free, and like love what you do and stuff like that. So it's really rewarding. You realize, yes, you are in the right field, and you're doing something like everyone wants, and it doesn't matter how many competitors are there. I think it's
there is room. There is so much room.
And just like the competition is good. And the customer wins in the end. So yeah.
All right. So we're already on your website, and if we'll scroll down to
let's go through the team part, maybe. Then I can explain you who's behind our projects, and then
let's go. Yeah, absolutely. This will be great. Let's start and let's scroll down to the team right now, and we will see that you guys as a founder and co-founder, and also you have like 3 more person there, and actually you have a development team, and you have a bunch of advisors. Tell us more about your team.
So basically, if you go through, then you can see we have Ron, CFO. So basically Ron has like a lot of experience in banking, and I actually met, I have done financial projects before myself, and I actually met Ron through my previous project. He was CEO of one Estonian bank. So I met him there. And when it came to our projects, then I was speaking with him and what I want to do and what they want to develop. And he was like, okay, I can help you with this and that. And he was the one that helped us to get this card deal. And he helped us with a lot of like connections, and also with funds, because it's extremely expensive to develop something from scratch. So and also he was helping with the white paper. So he's like a really good guy and really helpful for the project.
This will be really interesting to talk to him.
Yeah. So, and then we have Daniel, and Daniel is our CTO.
CTO, yeah.
And he actually worked for another cryptocurrency project here in Estonia, and was actually developing a wallet for another coin. Yeah, so he has experience in that field. So that's why we really wanted to have him.
It's actually in Estonia situation is this, that you don't find much people who has been like team leaders of wallet projects. So it's like, because there is not so many people who has built it or done it. So
well, there is not so many people in Estonia.
But probably in the Estonian market, he's definitely the most experienced person that has done like blockchain projects and has been CTO for those projects. So we are really happy to have him on board. So
I see. We already have a conversation about Christine a little bit, and she's your lawyer. What about your development team?
We have our development team. Like we have like 2 designers. So we have a front end, and then we have a back end development team. So basically, we have in our development team like 6 people working there. So basically, everything what you see on website, all the design, front end,
and we have
back
team
end.
for smart contract, and
Yes.
The team is actually a lot of people working on our.
And all people from your team, they are local. So
we have like we have this that
it's a remote team, so we have people from all over the world, and our developers are in Ukraine, and really talented, and we have some people like from all over the world. So it's Armenia, and like somebody from Russia, and so.
That's great. That's an international project. So let's learn about your project more visual, and let's take a quick look on your video. So let's take maybe like 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we come back shortly.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in our pre-ICO store channel. Today we're talking about Santipay. It's a decentralized cryptocurrency multi-wallet that lets you buy, store, and spend any kind of cryptocurrency in one place. So my guest today is the CEO and founder of Santipay. It's Marta Su, and the co-founder Lena Elfbakken. So guys, we already like talking about many different things, and I have probably like, let's say, 2 last questions in the end. And of course, I'm pretty sure it's not the last our meeting, the last our conversation. And my question is like, if we are right now turn on our imagination, and let's say it will be like 6 years from now, what's your ICO project will be like? Already in 2019, I know you guys want to have 1 million followers and 1 million users. What about
okay, let me put the prediction on that. I would say that in our decentralized solution that we have, I predict 1 billion users. And this is like, you have like your decentralized, you have all your funds in your phone, where you can move them, and you have like certain smart contract rules that you can't lose your funds. And same time you have like you can chat with all your friends on private channels, that you have a total privacy on your funds, and encrypted basically. You have total privacy on your funds and on your messages.
So basically everything is in your pocket.
Yeah.
So your mobile, your chat,
you are boss.
Your money.
You are the boss.
Yeah. you don't. Yeah. You just like go somewhere, show your phone, or like, I don't know. In 6 years' time, it's such a long time, and like in crypto world, it's like.
But I think Bird will be private. Everybody have their privacy, and like it's like all the governments, they are like fighting against to get all the entrepreneurs to come there to make their companies there. So it's like private world.
Yeah, maybe decentralized government. So that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. All right. Okay, finally, in 2 sentences, let's summarize our conversation and tell me why I personally have to contribute in your ICO project. Like, try to sell me it. Maybe I'm gonna invest in you today.
Come on, Marta, it's your pitch time.
We have strongest team you can find out there regarding ICOs. Absolutely strongest team, and legal wise, we are really like because when I started with the project, we went like a lot of legal lawyers. Like I guess we went through like 5 or 6 of them, top law companies, top lawyers from Estonia, and everybody has everybody had different opinion how it should be done. So if you imagine situation that okay, I go to 5 top legal companies, and all those 5 are talking different stories. Like, I think this should be done this way. Another is thinking, okay, this should be done this way. So it's like quite difficult. Like, but I think based on what I experienced, we have really the best out of best people. So that's the
And again, but if to put it in a simple way, like if you hold a cryptocurrency and like you of course you need some way to spend it, and here comes the card, and we are totally compliant, and we are there for a long run. We are transparent, and we have a good cooperation with banks and stuff. So like it is secure to have our card and spend the funds with Zantepay cards.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Marta. Thank you very much, Lena.
Thank you for having us. It was fun.
Also for me. So we're talking about decentralized cryptocurrency multiwallet, and I wish you luck, guys. And you already finished your ICO, and let's take a look, and we'll see how your process will develop in the future. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Thank you.